Juliet, that's hardly a...
And then the squirrel leaned over, and he saw...
Julie let out another scream. Oh, Eddie.
All right, I'm putting a stop to this terrifying trail.
I don't know. I thought it was pretty darn scary, if you ask me. I mean, we don't even know what that squirrel was up to. I don't like it.
Hey, I'm not sure if it's bone-chilling, but I've got one that'll tickle your funny bones for sure.
No!
Now, you listen here.
But it was too late. Barnaby took the flashlight from Julie's hands and held it up to his muzzle like he was holding a microphone.
So, what did a vampire, a zombie, and a ghost say when they walked into a bar? They said, ouch! Except for the ghost. He says it went right through him.
I don't get it. Ha, ha, ha.
That is not a tall tale. In fact, it was incredibly short.
That's what I said.
Bon, you know I like your style, but I think everyone is bone tired of the stand-up. So maybe you ought to sit down and give Howdy a crack at it. I've got a real antenna shaker for you.
Finally, someone with a tall tale worth trembling over.
I'm not sure about this one.
You all better believe it, Sal. So there I was at the counter of Howdy's place, the home of everything you need and everything you don't, by the way. Just minding the shop, wiping down the counters as I do, admiring the array of wonderful products that you too can purchase and enjoy.
I think we ought to save the advertisements for television, Howdy.
You don't know what you're missing. Ahem. Anyways, out of the corner of my eye, there I saw it. A terrifyingly good deal, left unpurchased, sitting on my shelf, taking up valuable real estate.
Oh, my stars. Not an inefficient use of shelf space.
Don't I know it? But it had been there for weeks, unmoving, lowering in value, lowering in price. It had to be clearanced. First 10%, then 20%, 30, 40, 50, 60, until finally it happened.
No.
That's right. Not 75, not 85, not even 95. This must-have item was marked down 100%.
No! You can't be serious.
As serious as a heart attack. I was practically giving it away. But what was the buy of the century left unbought?
I'm dying to know.
It was the very sheet I'm wearing.
Oh, I knew it.
Available now for only 100% off.
Barnaby patted Howdy on the back as the caterpillar cried into his shoulders. Maybe these stories are starting to get scary.
Sally, may I tell a story?
Oh, Oliver, go right ahead. I suppose I don't see the harm, seeing how everyone else's stories have been, lacking.
Okay, I'm going to tell my story now.
Wally stood up in front of the rest of the neighbors as Julie had, and a hush fell over everyone. He held the flashlight, but it's upside down. Barnaby, could you turn that right? Oh, okay, thank you. Wally held the flashlight under his face as he began his terrifying tale.
Yesterday, I went on a walk. I saw a kite stuck inside of a tree. When I kept walking, I saw Barnaby. He was practicing his ball balancing tricks. Then I saw Eddie delivering the mail to Poppy's house. Oh, I almost forgot. I also saw a bug sitting on a leaf. It reminded me of Frank. After that, I turned around and went home.
And what part of that story is supposed to be scary?
Oh, I don't know if it was scary. I had a nice day.
Well, I liked the part in your story about the bug, Wally.
Thank you, Frank.
Oh, that was it. A quiet fell over the neighbors once more, but this time to watch Sally fume. She was shining brightly, getting more frustrated by the second as she tried to collect herself.
Must I really show you all what the true meaning of terror is? The macabre menagerie of monstrous mischief-making is all about thrills and chills, and the fear of what goes bump in the night.
Oh, that might have been me. It was time for my bedtime snack.
You'll all be quivering with fright at my tall tale.
Sally snatched the flashlight out of Wally's hands and aimed it underneath her face. Everyone leaned in close to hear.
Have you ever wondered why it is we stay indoors every night?
To get a beauty rest?
So we sing each other goodnight on the phone before bed?
Oh, so we can sort our stamps.
What? No, sometimes, and no. It is because this town is rumored to have visitors at night. Something from deep within the forest, far beyond the hills and mountains. No one knows what it wants or where it's going. Just that it is persistent. Just that it arrives here. So many stories have risen about their origins, but I know what it is searching for. 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 It is looking for neighbors who have stayed out past the daytime to gobble them up whole. That is why so few live here. It moves through the streets at night, but it doesn't break into homes. However, on rare instances, it will find itself with an appetite left unsatisfied by its aimless wandering. Even the occasional unfortunate insect that has crossed its path is not enough. Those who have lived through the night say it isn't quiet about it either. They always say you can hear when it gets closer to you. Do you know what sound it makes? I hear it every night. You can hear it too, if you listen. Especially if you wait next to your window. First, there's a rustling in the bushes. Then, the scratching on the pavement, on the walls as it crawls up. Finally, if you're quiet, you can hear its guttural sound.
I have drinks ready.
Oh boy! That had me jump up too! Now that was scary! Just like that, the macabre terror and treat nights was a success for Sally and the neighbors of home. Who knew Poppy dressed as a pumpkin with a platter of caramel apples was the scariest part of the night?
Certainly not me. Oh, would you care for an apple, dear?
Oh, yes, thank you. To all you out there on this terror and treats night, eat plenty, be merry, and be careful. You never know what will come rustling and scratching into the night. Happy haunting! And don't forget to wave up high.